So, Rugby World Cup, if the Red Roses are going to take it, which
you'll be really
want.
happy about.
Yeah. I have other thoughts, but yeah, if they're going to take that crown, take that title, what's it going to take? What do you think in terms of, backs? What two backs are really going to lead that campaign?
Okay, so obviously there is the fly half battle and like who unlocks England to their potential. I actually think Zoe in the last 2 games has stepped up massively.
Mhm.
Her boot got the team into those 5 meters away from the try line.
Mhm.
Like, let's be honest, World Cup winning rugby, can be, you might have moments of brilliance, but we all know, like, finals rugby is not the most prettiest. It's such a cliche. You just need to get the heck out of your half and as tight to their try line as possible. And then whatever margins then to score, that's what you're playing with. But I think if Zoe Harrison can use her boot, I think she's a massive part. And then again, Meg Jones, I think she's absolutely lit up since sort of solidifying that 13 jersey. No one likes defending in a 13 channel. She is like the jinxiest runner out there. She's so strong. She's so smart. Handle it. She's like the ultimate threat from a 13 position. So I think if those two are on the pitch, I think you're definitely in for a big chance.
Yeah, Meg has looked so solid these last few games. Like, she's running hard lines, over the try line in the gold zone. Like, she comes out of nowhere, and it's just like that, like, ability to like shadow in behind and connect with Mo really well, or Lucy, or whoever's at 9. Just again, like, such a high IQ player and knows how to take those lines from her sevens background. So we'll be keeping an eye on her for sure.
And then flipping it around, big strong girls. Who are the forwards that you think will help them win?
I think Zoe has proved that she's been the best player in the world a couple of years ago, and I'd argue, like we said, the Rugby Pass list came out and she's still up there. Like, I think she just gets through an incredible amount of work, but again, is someone that does the basics so well, but then also gets rewarded with some of those X factor moments. Like, she'll have line breaks in the odd prem game, or run a great supporting line off someone, or be the one giving that offload. And I think teams struggle probably to contain her, and then also in the line out, she's like, her IQ is so strong and so high there as well. So I think, Zoe's someone that like quietly gets through a lot of work, and then we'll have those flash moments. So to contain someone like her, again, super athletic, super tall, like
that line break against France, like in the first 3 minutes, I was like, geez, Zoe, you're just like, she actually started out as a fullback.
Did she?
Yeah, she was fullback.
Wow. Shows.
I remember playing her at the North, and she absolutely done me. I was at 12, but whatever. But yeah, she is like athletically gifted.
Yeah. No, I think she's been so strong for Gloucester. Like, you don't three-peat in the Prem by accident. Like, that's not like, oops, how'd that happen? Obviously, they have the likes of Mo Hunt as well, and like Maud and all those players that work around her. But I think she just probably, I'm not on her team, so I wouldn't know, but she looks like the type of lead by example captain that you're just willing to like break your neck for. Like, totally. you want to go the hard yards for her. And then we've said Sara a bunch, so she's a given, but I'd like to shift focus to, I think Lark Atkin-Davis has been unreal. I played with her for several seasons at Lightning, and just her ability to execute in the line out is like, that's like a huge point of difference for teams when making their selection. And a lot of the time it comes down to that. But when you marry that with her work around the park as well, like, she is getting so many involvements and putting your head in the spokes. I said that in training the other day, and the girls were like, what? I'm like, you put your head like the spokes of a wheel, like, it really hurts, you don't want to be there, but you do it. Like, they're like, okay. And I'm like, that's something that Lark definitely does. Like, she's such a strong carrier, like, again, can, bump off defenders and always, I think, get them on the front foot as well. But yeah, just being able to be that clinical and in the line out and, be rewarded with the try off the back of the maul, like, that's her bread and butter. I think a few years ago, in the Prem, like, she was at the top of the table for tries for weeks. Yeah. Like, she might have ended up as the top try scorer, and it's like so well deserved. Like, if you have that ability to like hit those balls right at the back, it's like, by all means, keep scoring those tries. So yeah, excited to see how she comes out. But it is like tight competition with the hookers this year. Like, May Campbell was unreal in the Prem. I'm like, is she a 7? Is she a 6? Is she a hooker? Like, it's been exciting to see her really put her hand up for that spot as well.
Yeah. And hopefully she does get some exposure and
Yeah.
it's like you said, it's a bloody tough position
Yeah.
in England at the minute, that hooker position. So
Yeah. And just like psychologically, obviously I have my sports like background, but I'm like standing there, like I'm even reflecting back to the 2022 World Cup, like Lark standing there with that like that lineup that England or New Zealand stole, like yeah, it's
you're like, this has to be on the
pressure
money.
cooker
Like it
moment.
has to be
Yeah.
on the money.
Yeah.
Well, my boyfriend was a hooker
Mhm.
and he
Deep sigh.
sometimes just cringes because he knows if a hooker's having a bad day, he's
Mhm.
like, I just feel for them. Like
Yeah.
so yeah, if you've got a solid hooker,
Yeah.
which they do, England
Yeah.
have ample,
Mhm.
it will win you those lineouts that the big boot's going to get you down to the mall as you drive it. And then
That's the thing. Like you're saying, like Zoe and Holly will be able to put them there. So then when you have someone that you're like, okay, it's like, it's Lark or Amy or whoever throwing in, like when you can take that, not that you're taking your foot off the gas, but you're almost like, I back this person's
that's covered.
skills so much.
Let's
yeah.
just make
It's
sure
like,
we
let's
execute.
Yeah. Like lifter jumpers. Let's go gals. Let's
Yeah.
not, give them any reason for this ball not to be clinical, but yeah, excited to see her showing.
Obviously World Cup final being the crux of this whole tournament, really, other than build a game and all that good stuff, but people want to win.
Yeah.
What needs to be different, do you think, for the Red Roses this time round when it comes to that final hurdle? They lost in quite a painful way the last one, which kind of shows because like they were in it to the end and they had a red card really early on as well. So against like a very quick backline of New Zealand, like that shows England were up, well in the fight right up until that last minute.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's like another like cliche to throw out, but it's like if it's not broken, you don't fix it. And they've been sticking to their processes so well. And you can tell they're a team that just knows what they're good at and continues to just build on that and see however many % they can get better each game. It's not like they come out and you're like, oh, okay, this style is, like a 180 to what we saw a couple weeks ago. Like they stick to what works. Like they are well drilled, structured girlies. And if they kind of commit to that and allow everyone to really flourish in their roles, like I think that's kind of the recipe for success for them. It is exciting as well to see so many of those sevens girls like integrating so well and they're not like missing a step, like you're seeing like Jade Sheckles and Meg Jones like slot in so well, and then Abby Burton too. Like it's so exciting to see them bring kind of that kind of physicality into the back row.